Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell, joined by Brooks Monaghan and Coach. Hard to believe, and we're going to talk about last weekend's game and then the USF game this week, but hard to believe with the shortened spring season how quickly now that it's actually gone. Just 2 matches left.
It's flown by, right? But time flies when you're having fun, and winning is fun. And there's a reason it's gone by fast. And obviously, we're thankful for that. But it's crazy. Now, for me, it feels like a regular fall season. We don't really feel like we're in the spring because we're in it. Everybody's dealing with the same thing, and you play to win.
Let's talk about last weekend. You go up to Vanderbilt to play what was going to be a Saturday evening game, but Nashville was having the same storm front that was coming through Memphis. A lot of lightning. Tried to wait it out. The decision was made to play on Sunday. Kind of take us through what a crazy night that was like.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy. Obviously, leading up to the game, I didn't actually think we were going to play. And the facilities people met with their coach and they walked the field and said, "Look, it's playable." So it kind of caught me off guard. Obviously, we never said anything to the girls. And so sure enough, we get to the field, we warm up, field's in great shape. And then they started calling our lineup. They started calling, the lineup for our team, and, almost got done, and, lightning struck. So we were all called off. Looked like it was going to be a small delay. Well, then another cell picked up. And so, in the meantime, I'm obviously, talking with the coach. We both wanted to get this in. And, there were several things because we were going home after the game. And so, we started scrambling to find a hotel. Lizzie did a great job working with our people here. And, basically at 7:47, we decided that we were going to push it till Sunday. Well, we lost all our rooms at 7:45. So we had no place to stay. So we spent the next 2 hours trying to find a hotel and finally found a motel in Dixon, Tennessee. So, got checked into the motel about 11:30 that night. So it was a long, long night. And then, quick turnaround because it was a noon game. So, there was some adversity, but, I thought the kids, they dealt extremely well with all the adversity. And obviously we're able to pull it together for to put forth a very good match.
It's kind of funny because it probably kind of took you back to your playing days at Memphis, because the way travel is now, let's face it, it's a lot nicer. You're in hotels and pretty nice ones now. And I'm sure the old Memphis State University of Memphis soccer team, when you're there, spent a few nights at some motels there.
No, for sure. We tried to make the most of it, and the kids were awesome, man. We were laughing, we were joking. It didn't faze them, and you can't. At the end of the day, we were there. The trip was to play the game. That was the main focus. And like I said, a lot of distractions, a lot of moving parts to that weekend. But the kids did a fantastic job with it, and didn't allow all the distractions and stuff to affect them. And don't get me wrong, I've been doing this for a long time, and I think that says a lot about the group, because I've had groups that probably that would have affected, and you would have never known that. We didn't get in till 11:30, or we didn't even get enough room. Some kids were sharing beds, and I know it's not ideal these times, but we made it work.
Yeah.
And we got the result. So, at the end of the day, it was a great experience.
You had an adventure, and you come away with a 3-2 win.
That's it.
Let's talk about that match, scoreless match at the half. So, it's all up in the air going after the intermission.
Yeah, no, halftime you go in, and we felt really good. At that point, soccer is not all about the stats. It's not necessarily the team that has the best stats or the most shots always wins the game. But, we were leading that category, and I felt our mentality was very, very good. And, we went in playing one system, switched the system. The kids did a great job with that. And so I think I know our staff, and I believe our kids were very confident, going into the second half. And obviously, go up 2-0, have a chance to make it 3. Unfortunate not to score a third goal, and we had a goal called back. that was close. It was very questionable whether it was offsides or not, but those things happen. Well, Vanderbilt's good, right?
Yeah.
They clawed their way back. They got that first goal, and I didn't think we panicked, but and then with 2.5 minutes left or whatever, they get that second. And like I said, I've been doing this a long time, and I've seen a lot of teams fold when you're up 2-0, and just the change of them, of everything, right? You're on this major high, and then all of a sudden you're kind of punched in the mouth, and what do? And so at the end of regulation, between overtime, I mean, the group was very calm. They were very positive. The staff was very calm, very positive, and just basically the message was, believe in yourself, and you guys got this. No panic. Stick to the game plan, and the kids did. So, great game. I mean, obviously we're playing against a very good opponent, but just a hard fought match with, highs and lows, and just, those are the type of games that build character. And it was definitely a character builder, for sure. Not just the game, but the whole weekend.
It was Maya and Haley get the goals in regulation, but it's Tanya. We talked about Tanya early in the season. There's flashy players out there, players of a lot of the accolades, and she gets accolades too, all conference and everything. But she's just a lunch pail player for your program the last few years that, there's Tanya doing what she needs to do and really helping this team.
Yeah, and actually, the stats were messed up. Tanya got the first and the third goal. And so, but Tanya's a winner. I mean, she is. She finds a way to get it done. And, she's our captain for many reasons. But, whether we're at practice playing small-sided, her team wins a heck of a lot more than it loses. So she finds a way. And, I think those type of players, they shine in games like this, the big games, and she shined. She finished the chances, and look, it's obviously the game was it was a team win for sure. I mean, the kids that didn't play, they were fantastic on the bench, and the kids that came in off the bench, they got some minutes. They didn't let the level drop. It was definitely a team effort, and what a great test. And obviously Vanderbilt's a very good team, but, couldn't come at a better time to really, because the game obviously really tested us, but to go in, to have that test right before South Florida is very good timing.
All right. What a fun time to play. This is why you coach. This is why these women came to Memphis to play in not just the Vanderbilt types of game, but what's coming up. USF, you're both tied with 15 points atop the standings. Raider season championship, hosting a tournament. This has everything you want and why you would play college athletics.
Yeah, and I don't need to say anything. And in regards to our kids, they know, they see the number by their name. They're top 15 as well, and they remember last year when obviously I thought they took it to us in the championship game here, and look, it's become a in-conference rivalry, and South Florida's always good. We're always pretty good. It's always going to be a good match, but looking forward to the game. I think our kids are very excited to play, and it should be a great game.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
That's Brooks Monaghan. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.